Okay, here we are today here at the East-West Shrine practice with two-time MEAC All-American and CSN Fab 50 top player, 50 top players in the country, Javon Hargrave. Javon, your senior season has come to an end and had a great career there at South Carolina State, and now it's time to look at accomplishing that childhood dream of playing in the NFL. So since the season has ended, what have you been doing to seize that opportunity?
Man, I just been grinding at EXOs at Pensacola, man. Just waking up every day trying to get better and just kind of been in football school, just doing football every day now.
Oh, yeah? So football school instead of math?
Oh, yeah, it's all football plays and everything. Hey, that's one thing I can get an A in. Everything.
You know what? I might be able to get an A in that, too. Okay, so it's all football. So what have you been learning?
Just kind of, getting my hands better and just with film work, just knowing what to read with the offensive lineman, just been kind of helping me a lot.
So this type of football education you're getting now, is it different than what you've been getting before?
Yeah, it's a lot different because it's something new. So I'm kind of learning new things and, seeing different things. I'm training with one of Fred from New York Giants about years ago. He played kind of defensive tackle in the league, so he kind of just been telling me everything and working with us every day with it.
So now I guess it's more about the technique of playing football versus just playing football, I guess?
Yeah, it's more detail in it, yes. It's more to it than just going out and playing. It's just a whole different, learning everything by plays and recognizing plays and recognizing the blocking scheme. It's just a lot different now.
Wait a minute, so you're telling me as a defensive tackle, I mean, your job is what? Just tackle a guy with the ball. There's more to it than that?
Oh, yeah, it's way more to it, man. It's crazy how much you can learn. Like, you got to learn to play at the next level. So I just been kind of soaking it all in and trying to learn and adapt to it.
Okay, great. So after today's practice, I've been here all week and looking at these different practices, and I see you guys in shorts and shoulder pads, and you're kind of walking through. And in my mind, I'm sitting here thinking, what are the coaches actually looking for when you see a guy in, short shoulder pads? I mean, what can you actually show?
Just for me, just kind of my get off and my speed, and me just being able to move at this size. So it's always somebody looking, and you just try to go out there and do what you got to do, man.
Okay, now what you mean by this size?
Just, 300-pounder and moving quick like a running back or something like that, and being able to run with it.
It's very fascinating to me. If you notice, I like to focus on the linemen and things like that because to me, I think some of the greatest athletes in the world are 300-pound linemen because I like to call it the typewriter feet. It's amazing to sit here to see a guy your size that really runs as fast as a high school running back. And that's kind of the way I kind of, summarize the game. But what type of things do you actually have to do, to be able to move that well as a 300-pounder?
Man, growing up, I played basketball, and I think that's kind of how I got my footwork, just having to guard guards, and my brother a point guard, so I'm guarding him every day. I think that kind of made me agile like that.
Yeah, that's neat you say that because football, basketball, you have no choice but to move those feet. If you don't move them, somebody taking you to the hole.
Oh yeah, man. It happened on me plenty of times, but yeah, it helped me a lot though.
Yeah, I looked you up there. Saw you played at Salisbury, North Carolina, right? What was the name of the high school?
North Rowan High School.
North Rowan. Okay, yeah. So what's next, man? After this,
back to work, getting ready for the combine, and hopefully do good there and get some invites, team invites.
Okay, so I'm sitting here with you, and I'm looking at you. I'm like, okay, this is guys kind of like the small fish in the big pond. I look back, I think you're the only guy here from the MEAC. But, knowing, your accolades have kind of followed you there at South Carolina State, I've always said that guy has the talent to play at the next level. I don't care where he's playing at, this guy has a chance to play. Because once you get it going in the line, you can be kind of disruptive.
That's kind of my game, man, just to disrupt everything, man. Just from playing little, I just knew just to run through and tackle the football. So Growing up, that's all I knew. So
Just tackle the football?
yeah, hey, see ball, get ball when you're about third grade.
Well, I don't think it changes a whole lot, but I would assume, like you were talking about earlier, the details, the preparation, and trying to make sure you focus on those small things. I mean, I was watching your drills today, and the coach is just kind of walking you guys through technique.
Yeah, I mean, it's always the little things, man. Just anything you can learn, man. You just gotta try to soak it in and just try to pay attention to the small details.
All right. So what's the best thing happening for you this week here at the East-West Shrine game? What is the best thing that you've done, you think?
I guess the one-on-ones. I got a few wins in that, and just showing my quickness and disrupting things still.
Hey, there you go. That's alignment. All right, so this is Greg Collier here with Action Sports and News, and again with two-time MEAC Defensive Player of the Year, Javon Hargrave, down there with those South Carolina State Bulldogs. Now, what is that song y'all sing down there? Was it "Hear It for the Bulldog" or something like that?
Get up for the Bulldogs.
Get up for the Bulldog?
Yes, sir.
All right, now, when I'm at the games, I can kind of see these guys on the sideline doing some kind of dance. So.
You talking about them Q dogs, the Q dogs.
All right, you got it?
Oh, no, I can't do that.
All right, guys, we're going to wrap this thing up here with Javon Hargrave. And again, here at the East-West Shrine game. And this is Greg Collier with Action Sports and News.